Okay guys, hi and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show a vegan friendly, really quick recipe that's really good. It's refreshing. It just gives you all the vibes. It's called a chickpea tuna salad. So basically I'm going to be making it just like tuna, but I'm going to be using chickpeas. So let's just hop right into it. Okay, Balance Babes, for this recipe, you're gonna need 1 can of drained chickpeas, fresh lemon juice, so you can use bottled or you can get a fresh lemon, it really doesn't matter. We're gonna put in some fresh dill, and then we're gonna add in our wet ingredients. So we're gonna use vegan mayo. You can use whatever kind of mayo you like that's vegan friendly. Also gonna use some yellow mustard and some sweet relish, or you can use dill relish. Moving on to our dry ingredients, we're gonna add in some turmeric, and then we're gonna add in some onion powder. We're also gonna add in some garlic powder. We're gonna add in some black pepper, pink Himalayan salt, and McCormick's veggie seasoning. So I also did a mixture of chopped veggies. So it's just a mixture of celery, sweet peppers, onion, and dill. And I put those in the food processor. And you're gonna need a potato smasher. So to start out for this recipe, we're gonna go ahead and start smashing our chickpeas. So most people like to put this in the food processor. However, I just prefer the smasher. It's a little bit easier. I don't have to take out my food processor, plug it up, anything like that. So, and also with chickpeas, they also are the base for hummus. So in the food processor, you have to be very careful or you'll actually make hummus, and you don't want to make hummus. You want to make a thick mixture for your base of the chickpea salad. So I prefer to use a potato masher. And here I am just kind of looking for the consistency of a thickness. So as you will see, chickpeas have a white shell on them. And for me, I don't want those in my salad. I just want the texture to be really smooth. So we're gonna pick those out. Now this part is time consuming, but trust me, it is worth it in the end. I know that if you pick these out, you won't have to worry about chewing on that shell part. And for me, I just don't want that in my salad. So also, if you have not, here's your chance to go ahead and click subscribe on this video to make sure you never miss a Tasty Tuesday from me. I will have new uploads of new recipes every Tuesday. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not. Alrighty, so we're just finishing up taking the shelling off of these chickpeas. And like I said, it is time consuming, but it is worth it. So just a personal preference here. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go back in with my potato masher, and as you can see, that was a lot of shelling from the chickpeas, but I'm gonna continue to smash to get a thicker consistency, and then also to see if I get any more shelling to come off of the chickpeas. I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I kind of want to get all of the shelling. I wasn't able to get all of it, but I was able to get a fair amount, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Alrighty, so we're just gonna finish up here, and I'm gonna pick out a few more shellings. Like I said, it's just gonna bother me so much to see a shell. I don't know about anyone else, but when I'm making something like this, if I continue to see shells, I'm gonna pick until it's all out. So I tried to stop myself here, but I think I got to a pretty good stopping place. And for you, you may just wanna put it in your food processor and skip this step altogether, and you can totally do that. But for me, this is just what I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and begin to add in our wet ingredients after this step. And as you can see, I'm continuously picking because that's who I am. Alrighty, so let's finish up here. So this is the finished product. I think I did pretty good. So we're gonna go ahead and start adding in our wet ingredients. So I'm gonna start out by first adding in the mayo. I will say that I was a bit heavy-handed with these ingredients because I was thinking of tuna, and usually when I make tuna, I make 2 cans, and this recipe actually called for 2 cans of beans or chickpeas instead of just 1. So if you are making this recipe and you are going to use 2 scoops of mayo, please be sure to add in 2 cans or 1 scoop of mayo per can. Alrighty, so I just finished up adding in my relish and my mustard. So those are all my wet ingredients right now. I'm just going to move on to adding in my veggies. So I'm going to use half of this mixture. This is 1 cup. So I'm just going to use half a cup right now just to see what the consistency and the taste is like. So let's go ahead and stir that in. And as you can see from what I was saying earlier, the consistency is a bit loose, and that's because I only have 1 can of chickpeas right now. So for this recipe, please use 2 cans. And later on in this video, I actually went in and added in another can of chickpeas to get a thicker tuna-like consistency. So I'm just mixing this all in. I'm going to add in that fresh lemon juice. And then once I have that lemon juice in, I'm going to start with the dry seasoning. So I'm adding in my salt, adding in my garlic and onion powder. And then also I'm going to start in with the turmeric and the black pepper. And of course, I did not add in the veggie seasoning right now. So then I'm going to add in the dill. And I rinsed this before, so I'm just adding in like 1 little leaf of it. Not a lot, because I don't want an overpowering dill taste to it. I want it to be very light and refreshing, and I don't want that dill to kind of take away from all the other ingredients. So 1 little leaf was enough for me in this recipe. Okay, so I just got everything mixed up together, and I'm going to do a little taste here. And that was some good. It was so good I had to go back and do it again, guys. It was so good. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, so I got the taste kind of how I want it to be. And don't have to worry about my double dipping because I am the only person that will be eating this. So it's completely fine. So I'm going to put this on a Mission tortilla, one of their carb balance ones. Now, usually I get the spinach or the wheat. So right now I am just using one of the spinach ones. And I'm going to put 2 spoonfuls of the chickpea salad on here. And these are very generous servings. This may look like a lot, but it really was not a lot of chickpea salad. Like I said, I had 1 can. So I'm going to make that a little wrap, and we're all done. Okay, so that was a super easy recipe, and I just have my chickpea salad wrap right here. So right now it is looking pretty good. I will say I put 2 scoops of mayo. It probably didn't need 2 scoops of mayo. I probably could have gotten away with 1 scoop and a little less relish just because it made the texture a little bit more runny than I wanted it to be. But overall, let's give it a try. Okay. This is my first time making this, by the way. However, I did look up several YouTube videos, even Tabitha Brown's video, just to see how I wanted to do mine. And we're gonna taste it and see what it tastes like. This is live action, y'all. So if it's nasty, y'all gonna know. Okay, y'all. I'm not just saying this. It is really good. The flavor, amazing. Like, it's good. Like I said, I made mine a little runny, but the flavor, the taste, the veggies, the consistency, y'all, tuna where? Because these chickpeas, y'all see, it's runny. I think I'm gonna go get another can of chickpeas and add it to it to thicken it up, but this all right.
So I did end up going back and getting another can of chickpeas, and as you guys can see, it is much thicker, the consistency. So I definitely would say if you're gonna do 2 scoops of mayo, do 2 cans of beans, so 1 scoop per can. But yes, this is the consistency I wanted. Really thick, and it still tastes really good. I added a little bit more of my peppers, onion, and celery mix, and yeah, perfect. All right, well, I'm gonna finish this, and y'all be good, okay? Until next time, bye.